I just got back from my walk to drop off my car. My hair is sweaty, so I stuck it up in this bun. But there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. Um, I had to hurry and talk about it before I forgot. One thing is while I was walking, there's this little water place that, during the rainy season it fills up and you have a little pond or waterfront property. But then as the season progresses, then it dries up and it's, a little tiny swamp. Anyways, there was geese. I even filmed them. But I was so excited when I saw it. That's the first geese I've seen. And so I thought it was really exciting. And there they were, just swimming around right there. It was definitely a whole flock of them. Well, not one of the giant flocks, but, hopefully it wasn't because a lot of them died on the way. I mean, God. Oh, I just don't know. They don't care what they do to nature. They don't care what they do to us. They don't give a shit. And another thing, too, so while I was at the dentist, they, they do their little cleaning and whatnot. And then, you're supposed to wear one of these when you go in. Oh my God, are you freaking kidding? When is this bullshit gonna end? People are so goddamn, so gullible. So, they want you to wear that. And then they go back there and they're, clean your teeth and all that stuff. And I was thinking about a lot of stuff. It was a different person. So she wanted to do that ultrasonic thing. And I have nerve damage. And so I told her, from the repeated surgeries I've had on this side, I don't know, 5 or 6 surgeries, I've got nerve damage. I don't want that thing at all. It is horrible. And, so I just had it on my mind about, how much destruction a dentist can cause. I mean, I've had a very traumatic thing over here from, a malpractice dentist where your insurance sends you. You have to go do who they say, even if they just got out of school or possibly have other cases against them, They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about us. And so it was on my mind. And then the dentist came in and told me, oh, yeah, well, I told you last time you have a little cavity down here and we need to go in there and do it. We're going to have to cap it. So I said, I need a root canal. He's like, no, he's tapping on my teeth. No, you don't need a root canal, but you're definitely going to have a cap on it, So right there, they're talking a couple $1,000 for this thing that they're going to do to my mouth, right? Besides the fact that it's fucking barbaric. It is so, I don't know, 17th century to go to the dentist. It's horrible. I don't give a shit. Even the shots. If in case you haven't even noticed, while you're sitting at the dentist and your heart rate starts going 125, 140, it's not just your anxiety because of dentists. It's because they have epinephrine in the Novocaine. And I have a bad reaction to it and start having palpitations and stuff. And how many people go in there and have no idea, But anyways, so, gosh dang it. While they're telling me this, I gotta put my plug in, hold on. While they're telling me this, I'm thinking med bed. Okay, so med bed would be able to fix your teeth. Yeah, if it can grow teeth back, it should be able to fix the ones that are messed up. And so, they had never sent me the pricing anyways. The girl looked it up and she goes, oh, we never called for authorization. Okay, thank you. So then, while I left there, she's going to call and let me know what they say. But as I'm driving, I'm thinking, there's no fucking way. Before I could even save up how much they're going to tell me I need to give them, the med beds would be available. So, I'm waiting on the med beds for everything. I swear to God. And I don't believe it's some sort of crazy fantasy, which leads me to another thing. So, I know somebody who a few months back had lost a baby. And right at the time that they lost theirs, then it started saying, if you're pregnant and you are around people who have had these, they are releasing something out of their system that will affect your system. And there's a lot of people who are pregnant who are losing their babies. All sorts of horrible things are happening. And so I told this person, well, do you have do you work with people who have had those? And then she said, yeah, that she had. And I said, well, then it's probably, I said the information was out there. Said, you got to think about that. Maybe don't work by them if you're going to keep on doing it right now. And anyways, and this is somebody who is not doing these to their family. So I thought, they're not doing it because they know it's bad. And but no, they aren't, because they're following their instincts, and their instincts say, hey, nobody's dying around me. Like, this is silly. Why would I go get one of these when it's unnecessary? So, no, thank you. But they're not looking into, like, why? Like, what's the bad part about it? Like, what's going on? They're just like, no. But they don't know really what is involved. And so, this person just lost another one. And it was right at the same time I found out about my sister doing all of this to her kids. So I said, well, at least you didn't do that. You're gonna you still have hope for your future and stuff like that. You've got a good thing. Just, you keep picturing what you want. Even if it doesn't go right then, you just keep picturing what you want, and you will have it. And, you get in alignment with what you want. And so anyways, didn't say anything. And then all of a sudden today on the way that I got a message that, I'm very, how insensitive I am. And that they can no longer support my craziness. And that, the stuff I say is too crazy. And it's too much for them anymore. They can't even, no. So what we have going is we have people who are completely disconnected from what's happening. They don't want to know. I mean, okay, whatever you want to say, it sounds crazy, so leave me out of it. Then you have the people who are super hyper focused on it, just emotionally, just, super focused on it, know what's going on, or distressed from what they see. You have people, like me, who are out there trying to spread information to get people to wake up to the truth. You have people out there just completely oblivious, completely a part of the deception, and they don't even know that they are. And, it's just so crazy, because when I had heard that person saying about, the Nuremberg trials, that there was a lot of nurses and doctors that were found guilty, that had to be executed. And right now we're watching this go on. We're watching people turn themselves into Nazis. And it's probably the same people who always judge the Holocaust. It's like we're seeing this. Like we could sit there and we could judge what happened then. Like, how could this have ever happened? But now we're experiencing it. We're watching it. We can see the deception behind how everyone plays their part. And it's so crazy. I mean, I'm just like, I don't know. And, for me, all I could do was apologize. I really didn't mean to offend you, and I'm sorry. That's not my intention, was not to hurt someone's feelings. And, but I was under the assumption, I didn't say this, I'm just saying, I was under the assumption, because they were not wanting these, that they had an awareness of why they didn't. But that's not the case in all of the cases, So that's what, I keep saying. It's very much how we each individually perceive the world, and what we each individually want to take in from it. And I don't know, it's just, I had another person tell me, you said you'd quit saying all this crazy stuff if nothing happened by April or something. And I said, yeah, but stuff is happening. You just don't see it because you are being distracted with the stuff they're showing you. Stuff is happening all the time. There is stuff happening. And they're just like, oh, roll their eyes, kind of like, okay, crazy person. So then I got that again this month. I got it today. I thought you were going to quit talking about all this crazy stuff and let it go. If something hadn't happened by now, but stuff is happening. It's happening every day. You just don't know because you're not paying attention, because you are a part of what they have you distracted. They're showing movie A as play B plays out, and you're watching movie A. Well, you've got to quit watching that one and pay attention over here if you want to know what's going on. Like, I don't know. It's all going to balance itself out. It's definitely an emotional roller coaster. And, this, just the sad thing for me is just, seeing people be so tricked, and just be so manipulated. It's just, it's a hard watch for sure. I can see why people want to watch movie A, but watching movie A, if there's a play going on over on stage B, it's hard to take this one serious, So yeah, I'd love to sit there and just watch that and think everything's fine in the world. But once it's not, you have to pay attention. Like you see, you have to pay attention in life. It's just like, that's the big old lesson that's happening here. There's no more, autopilot. I got to survive. Poor me. Life's so hard. No, it's time to grow up and take control and pay attention to your life. So anyways, that's just my little snippet for my walk home. I don't know. It just, if you're one of these people who are not doing certain things, but you don't know why, more power to you. Great. At least you are listening to your internal guidance. That's excellent. That's a step ahead of some other people. So, you got that under control, but you also need to just open up your awareness and understand why you're not doing certain things. Don't just stop at the first layer of the onion, peel it back. There's more stuff. And there's reasons you should know why you're not doing these, So, okay, have a great day. I'll probably be back here in a minute because everything seems to have something I need to talk about. Talk to you later. Bye.